channel, Syl's Bubble Life. Today I'll be making an Egyptian dish, one of my favourites, called Macaroni Bechamel. For the bechamel sauce you need 1.5 litres of plain full cream milk. You need 4 tablespoons of plain flour, 4 tablespoons of butter, 3 tablespoons of olive oil. That will be your bechamel sauce. Moving on to the sauce that you use for the mince, you need 400 grams of diced Italian tomatoes in a can. And to make it extra saucy, grab a sachet of Lego's tomato paste. You need 1 large brown onion, half a teaspoon of sugar, salt to flavour, and that will be added on to the 500 grams of minced meat. And you can add salt, pepper, and chili flakes to your liking throughout this dish. And now we're going to get started. Okay, so I put the onion in a pan with a drizzle of olive oil and on a low heat. And I'm just going to saute the onion till a golden brown. And while that's happening, I'm going to add half a teaspoon of salt. Once it goes to a nice golden brown, I'm going to add the minced meat and mix it in. Now I've mixed the minced meat in with the onions. And now I'm going to add a can of diced tomatoes and a sachet, which works out to be 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. Mix it, and we're going to let it sit here on a low heat for about 10 minutes. On to the bechamel sauce. 4 tablespoons of butter, and once that melts, I'm going to add the 4 tablespoons of flour. The flour's been added. Just mix it and keep the heat low. Okay. Now I'm going to add the 1.5 liters of milk, but add it bit by bit and mix. The longer it stays on the heat, the thicker and the more dense the cream is, but we want it nice and smooth. So we got to keep it on a low heat and quickly whisk it. We're 8 minutes into cooking the minced meat, and I'm just adding half a teaspoon of sugar. And we're going to cook it for 2 more minutes and then let it sit. As soon as this is done, start preheating the oven. Put it on 180 degrees Celsius for at least half an hour before putting in the macaroni bechamel. Now back to the bechamel. So I've been mixing vigorously, my arms are sore, and it's getting thicker, but I've also added in another tablespoon of flour, and now I'm adding in 1 teaspoon of salt. And I'll be adding in the 3 tablespoons of olive oil, or any oil. And I'll be adding pepper in. It's up to you how much pepper you'd like in there. And then continue mixing and then turn it off, turn the heat off, and we'll move on to mixing it in with the pasta. 500 grams of penne pasta has now been cooked, and I've let it strain. I've added 3 ladles of the bechamel sauce onto the cooked pasta. I'm just mixing it through, so when we come to set it up into the oven baked dish, they stick well together, and you can layer it nicely with the minced meat. I'll probably get full eating it like this. Okay, so now the oven is preheated, the mincemeat sauce mixture is ready, bechamel sauce is ready, pasta's ready. Now let's assemble it. So first let's do the layers, and I've now sprayed down the oven bake tray with some canola oil. This is about a 30 by 20 size dish, and I'm going to start with putting down some pasta. Evenly spread the pasta, and then we put in a layer of the mincemeat sauce. It's extra saucy. And then we're going to add the pasta. Spread it out. Evenly distribute the pasta. And then pour the rest of the bechamel over it. How good does that look? See how nice and creamy the consistency is? Spread it out. Cover all the pasta. And then smells amazing, looks amazing. So what we want is this brown outer layer, a bit of a crispy golden to it too. And we're gonna let it sit for 5 minutes before we cut into it. So it's all ready to be served and devoured. As you can see, the layer of meat and the bechamel has come out beautifully, and the bechamel is so nice and creamy. And now you could just add some of your favorite seasonings and toppings. So a bit of chili flakes here and a bit of black pepper here. Enjoy, guys, and stay bubbly.
Please remember to subscribe if you liked what you've seen today. And if you want to keep up to date with more videos that I post every week, click on the little bell button. Remember to like, share, or comment. Thanks!